Okay, as promised, I said I was going to show you how to do the frame in my Climbing Hearts video. I have also added my headset because I noticed that my voice got a lot lower the last time when I was just using my phone by itself. Okay, so let's see. Let's brighten this up a bit. There we go. All right, so you can use a ruler if you like and draw a couple of straight lines apart from each other, however far apart you want them to be. Let's go about 1/2 inch each. Okay, and then basically what we want to do is draw circles, whatever distance you want them apart. I'm doing about 1/2 inch apart, and then parallel, okay, so now we can just erase those lines for a minute. It would probably be easier if I went ahead and inked that in to erase the lines. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my number 3 micron pen. So well, there's no getting around this. I've got to cover up what I'm doing here for the moment. Okay. Now we can get rid of those lines. So the next thing we want to do is you want to go over and under. So we're going to draw a line over top and then under, over top, then under, over top, then under. Now down here we're going to do the exact same, only opposite, if that makes sense. So we're going to go under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay, so let's ink that in. And you can always pause the video at any time so that you can do your own sketch. Okay, now we have the basic outline. Next, what we want to do is draw in our diamonds. Is this? I think that's close enough. There we go, let's zoom in. So, and you put the diamond in the larger box, the one that has the over and the under. Okay, like so. So let's ink those in. And you notice I like using a pencil first because, you know, when you're doing a rough draft, sometimes it's not always proportionate. And you can see that when you go to ink it, and you can make them look better. And you can erase the pencil. So let's get rid of those lines, extra lines. All right, nice and clean cut there. Next, we're just going to echo. And what we'll do is we're going to draw a line here and here, here and here. On the top, on the bottom. We're going to leave these open. On the top, oops. This is a very awkward position with my camera. Eventually, I'm going to have a taller stand for my camera so I can make these videos easier for all of us. Okay, so now from there, we're going to go like this. Then we're going to connect those. And actually, I want to bring that in a little closer. There we go. Bring that in a little closer. And connect those two. Bring that up a little bit more. And bring that over. Okay, so let's ink that in. Now the next part, we're going to add another echo, but there's a little difference. And you want to do that part first so you remember to do it. And that is basically, you're going to draw 2 lines on either side of the point of your diamond. And it's always a good idea to check and make sure how close you are so you leave room for that third echo. And on that third echo, I'm going to use the number 1 micron pen because it's got a much finer point. Let's see how small that is. Okay, I could do that in pencil, but my pencil is too big. So let's go ahead and mark those. And make sure that they're not touching the line like I just did there. Okay, and then we're just going to follow the lines. And normally I would be spinning this around, but for video's sake, I'm leaving it in one position, which makes it a little bit difficult. And my arm doesn't have a full rest, so my hand's a little shaky during this. Normally my hand doesn't shake because I have it laying on the table, but I have nothing behind me here at the moment. So again, my apologies for the inconvenience of lack of better quality. But you work with what you have, and you make it work, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. And there you have it. And that is your Egyptian line. Let's write that. Frame. So next you can come in there. I'm gonna go ahead and use my big Sharpie, and you can color those in because it's a lot faster using this. Well, actually it's not a Sharpie, it's Amazon Basics permanent markers. They're cheaper and they're just as good in my opinion. And no, that's not an ad for Amazon. I got the pins from them and I like them. And let's go that out. Now, say you want to make the frame. Okay, again, you can draw the lines or just go by visual and come on down. And we'll do the same thing here. And then go all the way around. Only thing is, we need to, now here's a problem. We need to come out a little bit more. Just a little bit. And I did it again, didn't I? Okay, so this will help you remember to come away from the edge a little bit. Because you need that area to draw your top line. All right, so I'm going to turn this like so. Actually, what if I do it like this? This, there. Now that gives me better surface. Okay, so we've got the big square here, so let's start with the inner. And we probably would serve us well to line these up a little bit better. This is where using a ruler might come in handy. Okay, and let's work on lining these other ones up as well. So, okay, there. Now we're lined up. So we can make a proper frame. All right, so from here we come to the inside. Then we go to the outside. Inside, outside, inside, and then keep going around to the out, in, oops, forgot a row, out, in, out, and then on around, in, out, in, out. So what do we do with this corner? Well, let's go in because we have an out. And this corner, let's go out because the next one is in. And there's that. Okay, so I won't, actually I'm going to pause, and since you saw how to do this, you can practice with that, and I'm going to finish this out and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have finished it and there is your frame. Now it's not the perfect frame, and I'm going to do another tile, and I'll show you how to make all of your corners match up. Because if you notice, we came down and we have odd corners here. So we're going to fix that. But this is the general basics of drawing your frame. Okay? Okay. Let's start by drawing our outline. I've used a ruler for accuracy. So you're going to make your outline around your square or the paper that you're working with. And I'm just erasing those little extras that went out. So we have a square within a square now. And then we're going to go about a ½ inch on either side. Oh, let me turn this around so where you can see me. There we go. Hope everybody can see that okay. And then we'll just give about ½ inch there. ½ inch there. And that's a crooked line. Let's try that again. Oops. There we go. And ½ inch there. All right, so now I'm going to outline these so you can see them better. Actually, I'm going to use number 5. All right, see, we have these 4 squares. All right, now we've got our base foundation. So let's see, how many ½ inches can we get in this? In between here. One, 2, and that makes 3. Okay, so here's a circle, here's a circle, here's a circle, here's a circle. Okay, let's do the same down here. Circle, circle, and circle. Now, let me put these more on the line. Okay, so now let's see how many we'll get here. So there's ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch, and a little bit more. So let's go one there. Let's bring this one over to that side of the ½ inch, that. And that should line them up pretty good. So, and we'll parallel those. And we've got that circle there. Okay, now let's do the same over here. Got a ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch. So again, we're just going to come up above that notch a little bit. And there. Okay, so now this is going to help us make this even and proportionate. And then we can draw our diamonds in here. We can embellish that later. Okay, so with this, you'll do the same thing that you did over here, but now it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and sketch it in to save video space. I'm at 20 minutes already, so I'll go ahead and ink that in, and I'll show you the rest of that here in a minute. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, something that you might want to take note of. If you really want everything to be balanced out when you're doing this, okay, let me turn this right side up so you can see what it's going to actually look like. All right, we have right side up. It's best if you pencil in first because you're not going to be making one this size. You'll probably be making one this size. And you need to know how many you've got, how many little squares you've got going across so that you know whether you want to start with a open or closed. Not exactly those words, but like I'm starting this with the over, then the under, and then the over. So I'm going to have 2 diamonds right here. Versus if I did it the other way, I'd only have 1 diamond in the middle. And then here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm starting with the over, then under, then over, then under. And on this side, you want to do the same thing. If you want this to be equally balanced, start with the over on the top, then the under, then the over, then the under. So whatever size drawing you're doing, you want to make sure that both sides match up. So again, down here, I did the over, then the under, then the over. So my diamonds will be here. I'm just going to put circles for now. My diamonds will be here, 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 here. So they match up. Okay? That's something for you to keep in mind. Okay, I'll be back when this is finished. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and added a little Zendoodle art to the frame just to give a feel for what your picture is going to look like when you get it done. And there you have it. So if you notice now, we have our squares up here and we have all of our diamonds in place, and you can make any kind of embellishments you want to. Again, measuring, you can make your measurements shorter if you like. We have such a long stretch in between here. You can shorten that to make maybe this a 1/2 inch and this a 1/4 inch, and then a 1/2 inch, then a 1/4. There's so many different ways that you can work with this type of frame. And so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share this video with others if you like, and leave me a comment if there's something that you would like to see, something you would like to learn. Leave me a comment, and I'll be sure to try to incorporate that into the next video or two. All right, guys, have a great day. Much love to you. Make it a super fantabulous day. Peace out.